But where's JCVD? Lay ill kid at OneYoungsta holding it down, bringing the StreetGEEK and NERDSoul. And what is up, my people? We here with another movie review, and today we gonna be talking about That Hard Target 2. That's right, the sequel to the classic 90s action film with Jean-Claude Van Damme, Hard Target. And this film, when it starts out, it's very similar to the original film. You have someone being chased down. You don't really know why at first. Well, in this case, if you've seen the first movie, you kind of know why. So the guy's getting chased down. People are shooting at him, chasing him, shooting arrows, all kind of stuff, and he's just trying to get away. After that scene closes, you get introduced to our lead character, that is a martial artist, and he's going to a large prize fight between him and another fighter that he knows closely in Las Vegas. They have a fight, and their fight is knock down, drag out, guys. After that fight, there is a unexpected and even life-changing end to that fight, and that fight's outcome is what makes our character actually leave the US and move all the way to Thailand. Now, when he's in Thailand, of course, the man has to pick up some work, so he gets into some street fighting, he gets into some, maybe illegal business, and when he gets into that illegal business, he ends up meeting our people that, of course, are looking for hard targets. Now, once he finds those people and they give him the offer, he accepts, but he doesn't really know what he's accepting. And of course, we, knowing the first hard target, know exactly what he's accepting. And when he gets out there with the rest of those hunters, it is a ball. I want to be honest, it is a 90s action movie ball. Now, originally, in the first film, it was all about New Orleans and kind of like going through the city and tracking someone like that. Now, you do get a little scene where they get to go through the bayou in the first film. In the second film, it is all about the Thailand jungle, yo. I'm gonna be honest, they make this jungle look beautiful and scary at the same time. And the guys are hard on their trail, and you get to kind of just join in on this great ride of just 90s action nostalgia, and that's where it really kicks up a notch. It really does. I'll be honest, it's not, the best film in the world. It's not going to make any top list, but if you miss that kind of 90s action, those 90s storylines, those 90s lines, like the villains get those kind of like those 90s lines that just stick with you. They just make you like giggle or smirk a little bit. This film is for you, man. I ended up enjoying it on a level of just 90s nostalgia, action film goodness. I would definitely recommend this for you if you are, if you're hurting for the good old 90s action film. Because we really don't get too much of that no more. Today's blockbusters are mostly either sci-fi related or they're comic book related, and I love those too. But in this case, it's nice to kind of see a film that looks like almost like it was shot in the 90s, but just with high definition. There are some great fights, there's some great deaths, and there's some pretty women in there as well. It's your solid standard 90s action film. So if I were you, I'd definitely say you should check it out if you're into that 90s action, and it's worth checking out on like a Saturday afternoon. Netflix, Redbox, however you can get your hands on it, check it out. I think you might have a good time, and in the death scenes, in a couple of the the quirky lines and stuff like that, it really comes through. So, of course, if you guys have already seen it, jump down in the comments below. Let me know what y'all are thinking. Are you, yearning for the return of the 90s action film? Are you missing it? Are you glad that it's gone? Do you miss the kind of like one hero against it all? Oh, man. But, of course, before I get out of here, I got to tell you guys to check out ThatNERDSoul to get all of my videos, keep up on all that stuff, and of course go over to shop.thatnerdsoul.com ThatNERDSoul.com. Pick up a couple t-shirts, and don't ever forget to like, comment, and subscribe, man, so you can keep up with everything I'm doing, whether it's announcements, whether it's movies, whether it's events. Dang, I got so much going on. So anyway, before I bounce, VA what up, LA what up, RVA you got my heart, and never forget, peace.